Maybe Orange or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
I feel like I will need a little more
Lumos.
for Lumos. I do need to learn a little more.
And you all stop being bad.
Revelio.
Yes. I only have one more field test page to find in Hogwarts. Crazy.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be
It's
purchased.
like
Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Professor Sharp said that Wigan...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin.
Revelio.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I
Did you help
simply
them?
need a single Whooper feather. As
Did you
you'll
help
already
Gareth
be in Sharp's office
Weasley?
with his permission,
You
perhaps you
didn't?
could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Whooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Look who's up here.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Remember, precision is...
Revelio.
Potion should not be that colorless. Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon Tongue!
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Well done, Gareth.
Professor Sharp must have...
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
I brewed an Edoras potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere, and you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That will be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Saying that because you're not very good.
Man, why is this game jumping? C and BT. This is already significantly better. I don't know what I did. Nope, it's still doing it. I think I just need to not run. I don't know what C and BT means. Why is the screen jumping? If I run low, does it stop jumping? Oh gosh, I just put that together. Dude, why do you do this in my chat? You put C and BT.
I don't know what you're saying.
He's gonna lose mod privileges is what's gonna happen. Bro, everybody knows what you're.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Cross country runner. Get your claws out of my skin.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Get your claws out of my calf.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
Stop
I am well,
it.
but I have been worried about you, my friend. With
Well,
Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you,
I'm all right at the moment.
we did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts,
When were you at Gringotts?
just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
that may be true. But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone
He was
like
literally
Harlow?
right
I
next.
spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow was planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
John.
must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doc. She's nipped back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I've taken your life before you even say nothing. Stupid one. Accio. Leviosa.
Incendio.
Oh, they actually added Death Eater animation?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
They used the Death Eater animation.
Yo there! Take us! We can hold them off!
Incendio.
You take it!
Accio.
You took over my dead body!
Accio.
What about the you release me? What on earth just happened? I've never been trusted. Man, it's so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Pre-warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you... I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Accio!
I have
Incendio!
heard about these piles. Merlin's beard!
The flames make the fire sink.
hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow suit, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Drink. Stopping down.
Glasses.
Dragon. Stop.
Glasses.
Dragon. Dragon. Get off.
We got 100% this game.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Diggory.
Stop it. No. Walter, stop. Are you okay? Where'd you go?
What are you looking for, Dragon?
Yes.
He's right behind you. He's just sitting there chilling.
Well, you just hissed at me.
Revelio.
Yeah, I should probably go back to the castle. Let's do this quest first. Because once we get to the castle, I can level up. I need to get a broom, and then I can do all these other like fighting challenges a bit easier. I know how to get animals to fly on.
Yeah, cool beast classes.
Beasts class?
No, I don't know.
I'm not a girl. Doesn't even know this. Get down.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits here more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those papers could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
Can you get off my sock? Dragons. Okay. Dragon, get off. Dragon, stop.
What is he doing? He's attacking me through on my chair too. I had to physically move him.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fight these guys. Cause I need to dodge things.
I won't rest. No! I will make you pay. Cut you from shoes to shadow.
Incendio.
I won't rest. Dead.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
Rest. Okay, so I need to do 10 rounds.
Incendio. Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio.
Guess I'll come back for that. I've played a bit of it, but this is the first time I'm going to play it all the way through. Bridget's already level 16 in the game.
Your turn now.
Ashley.
What's up, homegirl?
She said, "What's up, homegirl?" Just like that.
Following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction.
Actually.
Incendio.
I will.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
What's this? Okay. What's up, what's up? That's what she said.
You know, I can
You know.
Hey,
Hey, dude. Please, please, please don't move. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. This is expensive.
Judy's inside the hut.
I was less worried about that than Star Wars.
You'll have to kick them out.
That's unfair. This is why we need an actual bookshelf. Are both the little ones out here? Where's Kraken? Do you see Kraken? Oh, there he is. Out! I just lost every single one of my last Airbender card, showcase cards, to the floor because of Kraken. Ay, cats. Am I right? At least that's less than what Grutina did.
They did not chew through the internet.
Revelio. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Yeah, lady, I'm just robbing you blind before I go out on this adventure.
Revelio.
Okay, here we go.
Madam Thistlewood.
Demon AI cats.
I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible. I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine.
Why is that always
She
tied
said
with the black?
Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages
The story
stolen from
it has the
Peeves.
Black family.
And do you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul. Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place. But we'll be out of here soon enough. Now, follow me. Do keep your wits about you.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
I had my hand. I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me. They teach you so little what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Who's there? Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hogsfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Ellen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear. What is it, Anne?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. Revelio. Revelio. This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
Oh, I forget it.
Accio! It's no wonder I never found that clue. Incendio! Accio! No, that's not it. Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder I never found that clue. Accio! No, that's not it. I see how this goes. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
You're so out of control. Yes, I'm terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone alone if you did not, and what fun would that be?
Note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was he to blame at all?
I guess I could have used Revelio.
Accio!
What up, what up? Hello, happy streaming. Welcome, welcome, and
Could it be? Someone solved my puzzle after all these years. Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Ficklewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her.
huh?
Probably best for her in the end.
I can mute
Dare I
the
ask? How is she?
I've never heard of this game. This game, it's been out. Ooh. I want to say at least 4 years. Here, let's check. I can look at Steam. It came out in 2023.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Looks like we need to fight some enemies. I don't even know Expelliarmus on this game. Okay, so we need to go do this. Maybe we'll go do some side quests. I haven't really done any side quests yet.
I've done a little.
Revelio. Revelio.
level 20. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Nothing approaching Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
I'm a little underleveled for that. I mean, I could probably figure it out.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go fight a level 20 Thornback when I am not even level 20.
Revelio.
I don't think I do enough damage. I might be able to take three more.
Revelio.
Yeah, I feel like the poachers are going to be harder. We're going to take the tactical advantage here.
This. Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
Revelio.
Why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone. Seems like a quiet plan. They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knocktail.
We're going to wait because I don't have any disarming spells right now yet.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Incendio!
died.
Here's your efforts.
I really hope I don't have to re-walk the entire woods. I only joined the fight. I could have just went around it.
Revelio.
I swear, none of you'd have a head left on your shoulders if you didn't have me keeping you in check. Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me. It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching in Crackcroft.
Reduction!
Incendio!
Reduction!
Cupringo!
Stop right! Reduction!
Incendio! Cupringo!
Reduction! Confringo!
Yeah, this is where the level difference really comes in handy here. We're just gonna bypass it.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone. Or merely enough apples cut around Belcroft.
Reduction! Confringo!
As we spear you!
Reduction!
Incendio! Cupringo! We repay blood!
Reduction! Confringo! Reduction!
Incendio. Accio.
Confringo! Reduction! You have been shorted with this shield!
Incendio!
Confringo!
Dagger! Cupringo!
Reduction! Confringo!
Incendio!
I literally had it up. I'm about to save right before I get to this fight. Using me off. Just hold on.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Reduction!
Cupringo!
Confringo!
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Incendio!
Confringo!
Incendio!
Reduction!
Cupringo!
Aim this way.
Confringo!
Incendio!
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
You're gonna regret coming here. Incendio! Exploso! Incendio! I felt it warranted more than a piece of meat pie. I could have been killed running for him. Blasted Rookwood. Oh! Protego! Incendio! Exploso! An attack of some sort? So very. Protego! Exploso! Incendio! Exploso! Oh, forever. Incendio! Yes. Protego! Exploso! Incendio! Exploso! Come now. You're Accio. Incendio.
Okay, gotta do this Expelliarmus training.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, We got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
I'm unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
I'm pretty sure it said I needed to go talk to her. Oh, during the day. Before the returns arrived, that sudden attack of Azkaban, she says she does not hold a grudge against Anna Thurl. After seeing the condition in Azkaban, I knew Helen said it's a wonder Anne's mind is so far gone. It seems you found Jackdaw's ghost and told him about Anne. Helen wanted to know that it was been a promise.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right attitude, but keep practicing.
Accio!
Expelliarmus may save your life, I say.
Expelliarmus! Revelio.
This area has been declared dangerous by the Ministry of Magic.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is. Just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros. Revelio.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Pitiful!
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Sorry.
I wonder how big this place is. Revelio. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Revelio. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me with this. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio. Platform ought to be able to float straight to me. Revelio. Expelliarmus. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Accio. sight. May as well help myself to this. Revelio. Protego. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Revelio. Revelio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Potato. Stupid. Expelliarmus. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy.
What a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Revelio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested.
I'm now doing moon statues.
Now you're doing what?
Moon statues.
That's a long side quest, by the way. And they're not easy to find. They're all over the entire map.
There's no sign of him.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio.
glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something. But where could he be? Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. This time, Jackdaw. Potato! Stupid! Expelliarmus, Potato!
That's not fair.
Expelliarmus, Incendio. Accio. Potato. Stupid. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jack came this way. Revelio. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. I need to look around for the symbol. Revelio. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Well, there's Jackdaw's remains.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupid. Incendio. Accio. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Stupid. Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Revelio. What? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place? Revelio.
Can it be?
Revelio. It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Huh? Just learned that? Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. Level 2 lock. A dragon statue.
Revelio.
Draco the
Pushing
dragon
objects
statue.
or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. peril. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Levioso.
Oh, nice. This is a big chest. Nope, that doesn't help me. If my gear slots are full, that does not help.
Accio.
Okay. My character is officially cool. Yeah, he's a knight.
we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As
Welcome your
broom
new
flight
student
is,
to your
first
class
and
as he's in
foremost, a means of
full
transportation.
armor.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated.
Oh,
in
of
this
course, I had to
class.
leave the scarf.
We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Not a fan, I take it?
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take
This
care.
is brilliant.
The brooms are school
This'll
property.
take some getting
I
used
want
to.
them returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while. Ah!
Aha! Brilliant!
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
I think I'll take the helmet off.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
Why won't it let me slow down?
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
I tried to say no. I'd like to point that out.
Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Perhaps, but we did get in trouble. Kagawa could hold it against us.
Rotten luck, that. I didn't think she'd see us. But it's no matter. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Okay, I need to take off his helmet. Acquire a focus. Focus potion, Naxana, and Endurance potion. Let's go to botany. I believe it's right here. No.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? Feel keen for some
Hogsmeade. Which one? This one.
healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
$1,200 for the maximum. I'm gonna have to make one.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Oh, because those are recipes.
A wise decision. Thank you.
I totally
hope
forgot
to see you again. Farewell for
Maxima and Endurance. So I need a focus potion from him.
now. A wise decision. Thank you.
Acquire and use a focus potion. And then I need to use Maxima and Endura.
Excellent.
I'll have to do the delivery here. You go get the broom real fast.
Ah, new face.
Albie's
Hello.
Weeks.
Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows, Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-one's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Do I have enough to buy a broom? Oh, I do. Okay. I could spend all of my money and get the Dark Lightning broom. I need to know what the fastest brooming.
That item is of the highest quality.
What is going on with my monitor?
That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the
control
performance
shift.
of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
We're gonna do a delivery
Once
first.
you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know. Revelio.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
I got lost in town. I need to go here. That's where I want to go. Cat. Okay, sir.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
The butterflies. Or moths.
That's because you know.
Revelio.
Always late back then. Should have been here by now.
Madam Lawang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a knut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably need to buy it. I don't want to spend the money, but I'm gonna have to. This game's failing. I watched your game enough to know that it's not. It's a component.
Hey you, Hufflepuff.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique. And that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Success. Brilliant. Did it. Brilliant.
Why do I keep missing these rings? This is not a hard course.
Made it. Missed one. Excellent. This is rather fun.
Ugh, that's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh. Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Self-righteous much?
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke, whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
I can beat this.
Success.
Why is it not? It's not responding to my... What the? No, stop. Go down.
Did it. Now that's it.
There we go. Now the game's keeping up.
This is rather fun. Excellent. Success. That wasn't too bad.
I did a 132 the first time. And I do it again. I think it'll be better. I need 20 seconds worse.
Made it.
Why is the game lagging?
Oh, lost. Lumos.
You're back. Nice to see. Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible. Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Huh? The mission? Hmm. I need to test something here.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
And then the werewolves join the club.
Incendio!
I'm gonna end the stream for the night, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for